Hello, so today I just want to share with you some basic stuff about clean code. Especially in JS, I see this every day. It's something like that. You would have a constant which is enabled, for instance, and to be false. And then you would have something else which is feature, and the feature name will be, for instance, table. Why not? And or maybe something a bit more realistic like sign up, let's say. And then here you would have if is enabled, so that's fine. And feature name equals, obviously it's important to use the strict comparison operator. So obviously not like this, but the strict type comparison, because sometimes it might have an issue when this one is false or this one is true, and here it's a string. It will always be a string. Anyways, this is not part of the tutorial, so here it will be sign up, and maybe it will be something else. For instance, like I will have day equals what can it be, and it will be like I don't know, what can I find, and user permission is admin. Okay, here we are finally. So here obviously it will be a user, it will be an object. Let's say that this is normally in the database, but here it's just for the example, obviously. And permission, it will be admin. Beautiful. Obviously here it's just some dummy data. It's just to show you how this is big and complicated. It's not really readable, and one condition does so much. It doesn't follow the single responsibility principle. And so we will refactor this in a nice way. So first we could have a function already. So one thing which is not perfect but already better is to refactor that Boolean condition it into a Boolean function. So here I will use the fat arrow function syntax. So is eligible. It's just as an example, and then I would return this. I will return that. So I will probably, that's just as an example. Obviously you see, oops, perfect. And here is the code here. You see this, it's already better, it's already nicer, it's already more readable, but it's not perfect because it's eligible. First of all, maybe the function name is not the best, but that's another problem. Eligible, yes. However, what is not also perfect is that it does a lot. You see, it does one check, which is wait, obviously there is a typo. First of all, it checks if the feature is enabled or not. Second, what feature it is, and then permission. So it does three things. What about splitting it into three different functions? So obviously ideally is to have a class to use OOP, so object oriented programming, but here we will just keep it as functional. So I will have is enabled, and maybe I will have the feature name as well. So this will actually do both checks. So I will just do this. Beautiful. So it will be it will check yes, let's do that, and then let's do this. Oh well, we don't have to destructure the an object because we don't know. Oops, sorry, I don't know what's happening. I will see. I will do this, and I will check obviously this check inside. So it will return this. Yes, I can actually destructure. You will see how we'll use it. So that's one of it, and then it will be is perfect, is permission eligible, and then I will return, so it will be this one, it's admin, and obviously admin, it would be better to store it in a constant. So even if you use TS, it's nice to use a enum for that. Admin permission name, for instance, and it will be like that. And obviously that one, ideally it will be in a constant file. So like here, .ts maybe, and it will be an enum or something like that. Here for the moment is JS, but that's just for the example of what you can improve later. So we have this one, which is much nicer, and then we will finally do the function will be well, it will be actually we don't need, yes, maybe I think what we could do is what we will do might be we will have probably a object, so that I mean to be I believe I will refactor this, and it will be const feature, and that will be the feature of the page, and it will be enabled to be true, and then we will have the function name here, and perfect, like this, beautiful. And so I can remove that one as well. And so feature page, it will be here, it will go there, which is nicer. So enable feature name, that sounds much better. And then you will have obviously is permission eligible, and here well, that's already nicer. Perfect. You see, this is already much nicer, and is eligible. So here that one will need the user obviously, so here we'll pass the user, and there it will be the object of feature page. Feature, for instance, feature data or whatsoever, and here we will have this one. So you see, that way it's already much nicer. Is eligible, is page maybe eligible, or something else. Yes. And you see, from what we were before, so here to be like index dot something, index dot something, and you see, and obviously there I will import this one, for instance, obviously to be this from constant. Perfect. And that's in another file. So obviously, as you can see, and this ideally to be also this. So that one is from DB here, from DB or whatsoever where you store your data. It can be DB or JSON file. Yeah, it can be anything else. And here, or even Redis or whatsoever. And here it will be probably functions, misc function.js, and then I would have here, it will be our index.js. Perfect. So, and obviously, so that's one file. That's one file here. Imagine this one is in one file, this one is somewhere else. DB, Redis, JSON file or whatsoever, could be JSON .data.js. And then here we have misc, and then here we have the index file. And as you can see, it's much cleaner, it's much nicer. Just with a simple refactoring, it can be much better. And also, icing on the cake, you can unit test much easier these functions. You can also split them and reuse them in different files, because now that one is actually portable in different files really easily. Like why that file should be only used in index.js? No, obviously that function now is usable in different files also for different features. So here also that one would be obviously in a constant as well. Feature, it will be like user feature, maybe sign up. It could be sign up, yeah, probably feature name or whatsoever. And you could also use even, I don't know, something else, and then it will be sign up, yes. You see, it's much easier to reuse them everywhere else in your code. You can also split them in NPM third-party libraries and reuse them elsewhere in different projects. You could have some private NPM packages you just use for your company, and then you reuse those NPM packages elsewhere in different projects, in different products. And this will just make your life so much easier. I hope this video helps, and let's see in another video. Ciao and happy coding, obviously.